Yo, so this transcranial stimulation or suppression using magnetism, they can do this through phones. Anything that has a speaker, they can play it through and fuck with your head. I know it sounds very crazy, but this technology is out there. You got the internet. If you're watching my video, it means you got the internet. It means just Google it and see it for yourself. And see how this technology is falling into the hands of people in the general public, not just governments and their little minions. And when I say Freemason minions, I mean that. Okay? The science, spirituality, the knowledge that Freemasonry has isn't Freemasonry's knowledge. It's a shared knowledge by many, many different peoples. It's an ancient knowledge. Okay? And they go out taking out people that know it, that aren't part of them. Because they use it for aggressive purposes. For power. For dominating. I mean, look what they've done to me my entire life. And I'm just one story of his story. So just watch this clip that I'm playing, and just pay attention. Just pay a lot of attention to what this man's saying, and how Australia is leading the way in this transcranial research, and why Australian TIs are subject to intense remote neural monitoring, computer brain interface, voice to skull, you name it. And then their minions, their Freemason minions, they encircle you like a net. They use this net technique. They don't have to physically be in front of you, but they lash you. One person says something, another person says something that you're on the phone to, another person says something, ends up building up a picture. You know what I mean? If you call and speak to 5 people a day, and those 5 people tell you, I haven't been sleeping well, I'm feeling sick, you will start to have those symptoms. They'll make you have those symptoms by talking to you like that, with those regressive negative thoughts, with negative energies that put you into a negative frequency. And because of the last video I made about that whiteboard, it's not 100% accurate, I know that, but I haven't been taught. This is all self-earned knowledge from myself. No one's taught me. I come from a Freemason family, but I was covertly groomed and trained to be something that I never wanted to be, and I resisted it every single step of the way. You see, because my life path number is a 1. So I remember my past lives, and I remember being here before, and I've already done all this before. Okay? Don't mean that I'm a highly enlightened being or whatnot, bodhisattva, but if I was, I wouldn't be. I don't know. I got high expectations of myself. So I do know we are all the great self. We are all Shiva. Just playing this game of hide and seek with ourselves. And when we're ready to wake up, we'll wake up. And if we're not ready to wake up, we're not going to wake up. Quoting Alan Watts. So I understand that. I see the great self in everything that I see. Everything that's alive with eyes, and I look into it, I see it. In animals, I see it. Animals recognize it. They know. But it's the humans that just don't know. And they're so sick and malicious, narcissistic, egotistical, very, very selfish. It's very, very self-consumed. I, me. So just watch this next video, folks, and just see what we're being subject to in Australia. This is mental health, coupled with New South Wales police force, the medical establishment. I mean, you name it. You guys know the drill. They walk past, they get the little minions to walk past me in the street or on the bus and give a sarcastic smile to make me doubt myself. They do this little one. I know, I remember it. I was taught by my grandfather. Ali Yarhamu. I love my grandfather. He's a good man. I love him. He's been with me this whole step of the way. Jadimiled's been with me. Okay? He used to do this to me. Just that little hand gesture. I would have been like 2 or 3 years old. I used to lose my shit. He used to just do that to me, and I just lose my shit. I used to start shivering and shaking, bouncing around like I've just been zapped with electricity. It's unbelievable. And this is what they do. My grandfather was teaching me that they rile you up to get your energies up so they can feast off it. Because they love it. That's what the narcissists like. That's what the psychopaths like. They like feeding off your energy. Regressive energy when you're in pain or when you're in turmoil or in distress. When you're aggravated or frustrated, you see a little glimmer in their eye. A little smirk. Because they enjoy it.
Our best and perform our best. Flow also massively heightens creativity. A study in Australia, 40 research subjects were presented with an exceptionally tricky brain teaser, the kind that requires a deep creative insight to solve. No one solved it, but when flow was induced, artificially, transcranial magnetic stimulation, 23 subjects got the right answer and in record time. So all that said, is Goku's Ultra Instinct flow state. Hit after hit, rapidly bridging the skill and knowledge difference as the fight goes on. Calm, yet hyper-focused to the point